Darlings, grab your rainbow cocktails and strap in, because the Gaily News is flipping the script tonight. I'm your host, Elliot Bright, serving fierce, unapologetic realness hotter than a pride parade in July. It's Saturday, July 25th, and instead of the usual drama dump, we're taking a delicious little break from the headlines. Tonight, we're celebrating the backbone of our community, small LGBTQ plus businesses doing the damn thing across the country. We're zeroing in on Texas and Illinois because these queer-owned spots are serving excellence, resilience, and pure joy. 5 specific businesses loaded with details. Let's get into it, icons. Sassy, savage, and serving everything. First up, we're heading to Austin, Texas for a true institution, Bookwoman. This independent feminist and LGBTQ plus bookstore has been a safe haven for decades. It started life in the 1970s as a collective called the Common Woman Bookstore and evolved into Bookwoman, specializing in queer literature, women's writing, and progressive titles that mainstream shops often ignore. The space has always been run with queer community at its heart, offering a place where readers can find themselves on the shelves and in the events. Bookwoman has survived political shifts, economic challenges, and cultural storms while staying fiercely independent. Austin, this bookstore is living history and living proof that our stories matter enough to keep the lights on. Transitioning smoother than a flawless beat, still in Austin we find Still Austin Whiskey Company. This craft distillery is proudly LGBTQ+ owned and led. Co-founder and CEO Chris Seals is openly gay, and master blender Nancy Fraley is part of the leadership team creating high-quality bourbon and rye. They source grains from local Texas farmers, distill in-house, and age everything right there in Austin. The company doesn't hide its queer identity. They host pride events, feature LGBTQ artists on their labels, and have been recognized by the local LGBT Chamber of Commerce. In an industry that can still feel old school and closed off, Still Austin is pouring out excellence and visibility in equal measure. Texas whiskey has never tasted so fabulous. Now let's jump to Chicago, Illinois, where the queer food scene is thriving. Genevieve's Bakery in Lakeview is owned by Jenny V, a proud Filipina trans woman. She blends classic American sweets with Filipino flavors, turning out specialty cupcakes, cakes, gelato, and coffee in a bright, welcoming space. The bakery expanded into a larger Lakeview location and has become a neighborhood favorite where people can grab a treat and feel seen. Jenny's story is one of authenticity and hustle, building a successful business while living openly as a trans woman of color. Chicago, this is the kind of sweet success that nourishes more than just the taste buds. Staying in Chicago, we have Loaves and Witches, a trans and queer-owned micro-bakery run by best friends Julia Goodman, she/they, and Lisa Harriman, she/they. This small operation prioritizes community care and creates an explicitly affirming, sober-friendly space. It's the kind of place where queer and trans folks can exhale, grab something delicious, and know the people behind the counter share their values. In a world that often feels loud and chaotic, Loaves and Witches offers something quieter and more intentional, a little pocket of belonging baked fresh every day. Finally, also in Chicago, Two Hearted Queen is an LGBTQ-owned coffee house and coffee roaster with locations in Roscoe Village and North Alstead. This independent operation has become a daily ritual for many in the city's queer neighborhoods. The owners have built something that feels both stylish and welcoming, roasting their own beans and creating spaces where community happens naturally over a good cup of coffee. Supporting places like Two Hearted Queen means keeping queer dollars circulating in queer-owned businesses that actually show up for the people around them. Whew, what a sweet tour. From Austin's legendary bookstore and queer whiskey to Chicago's trans-owned bakery, community micro-bakery, and neighborhood coffee shops. These small businesses are more than just shops. They're proof that queer people create, sustain, and elevate communities every single day. Thank you for joining the Gaily News today. Listen again tomorrow. This is Elliot Bright signing off. Stay sassy, stay fierce, and support the queer businesses that keep us thriving.